Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are around the world. Welcome to the fourth episode of Telegram Team Chat, a weekly discussion where I bring on different Solve.Care team members and ask them your questions. If you don't know who I am Michael Martin, Global Community Manager Extraordinaire. And today I'm joined by the very lovely Maria Yaramenko. She is the Care.Wallet Product Manager. How are you doing today, Maria?
I'm doing fine. Thank you, Mike, for the introduction at this sunny day today, and I'm happy to be with you today. Looking forward.
Very nice. Good weather. Awesome. So just to get started, why don't you tell us about your experience? How did you find Solve.Care and how long have you been here and things like that?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this story started, I guess, in, if I'm not mistaken, in 2018. Right, yeah, because I'm with the company over 5 years now. So I was actually between searching for a new interesting project which would excite me, because before joining Solve.Care, I was already working at multiple IT companies in the digital marketing role, and everything was, everything was already familiar to me and nothing excited me. So I was just going to interviews, like, yeah, what you can offer me, something like maybe something new, which I have not done yet. And that is when HR specialist from Solve.Care contacted me with the not offer, but the invitation to the interview for Solve.Care. And when I Googled it, it actually was excited about, because it says like a blockchain technology, and everyone was like going wow in 2018 because of this new technology evolving, and everyone was talking about ICO projects, and everything was very, very innovative and exciting at the time. And I didn't have any experience in that niche before, so that is how I thought that this is my chance to actually try something new, a new challenge, and I like these challenges. So it makes me grow as a professional, and it is basically, what drives me in my professional life.
2018. So I joined February of 2018. I wonder, were you around the same time? Possibly longer than me?
I think it was February, right? Because
wow.
I actually joined the next day after my birthday. So I remember.
Oh,
wow. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, so we have a list of questions here. You've gone through and you've picked some of the questions. Mm-hmm. We had quite a lot from the community, but we've kind of narrowed it down. So let's go ahead and jump into some of these questions.
Yeah,
so
sure.
The first question is from Emmanuel. They ask, as the Care.Wallet product manager, what role do user feedback and market research play in shaping the product's features and client acquisition strategies?
Mm-hmm. This is a good question. Actually, both user feedback and market research, they play a vital role in shaping Care.Wallet product. And user feedback allows us to make informed decisions about how to improve the application, how to make it fast, and actually which features we must prioritize for app development in the nearest iterations. So yeah. Both play a very important part for the product evolution.
Cool, very nice. Now, I don't think anyone's asked you just what basically your roles are. So let's go into that real quick. What do you do for Solve.Care, and how would you describe your job to somebody?
Sorry, can you repeat the last part?
How would you describe your role at Solve.Care to somebody?
Okay. Actually, I would describe it as driving the personal healthcare management application on blockchain towards end users and driving it adoption. and making it clear and easy to use to access for the patients and doctors and all the stakeholders of Solve.Care platform, because it is actually a gateway to our powerful platform for everyone to experience the most out of healthcare journeys in a new, innovative, and optimized, if I can say so, way.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's kind of hard to answer that question when you work at Solve.Care because you wear so many hats. You know, you're part of so many different things. You try and sum it up and you're like, oh, but I also do this. You know?
Right. So this, what I have mentioned, actually implies various communications with various departments, because like you are basically a one-person orchestra for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand what I mean.
Yeah, of course. And I'm on calls with you quite a bit as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question we have is from Andres. They ask, Maria, could you walk us through the technical innovations that make Care.Wallet stand out in terms of improving patient-provider communication and healthcare administration?
Yeah, I would say that these are the actually introduction in the recent release of Python event handler to our Python community, because these capabilities, new capabilities of our platform, and basically they impact Care.Wallet, because you, with knowledge of Python, you can create very powerful Python event handlers, which will make care cards very smart. And this means for the end user, for patients, doctors, this means very powerful interactions between wallets to wallets. It means that using Care Labs, authors can create by creating, authoring, can author cards that contain identity, logic, and data. And this introduction of Python event handlers also means that our providers can improve the communication with patients on the next level by integrating, for example, artificial intelligence, machine learning, natural language processing, and much more. Basically, what they can think of, they can do and implement into care cards by means of the Python programming language. And this, I think, is the latest technical innovation in Care.Wallet, and basically also of our platform, because Care.Wallet is an integral part of it, and it will help administer healthcare more efficiently and more enjoyable for the patients.
Yeah, release 9 added a lot of features, some of which we haven't actually discussed with the community yet, as far as like roles and care journeys and all that. So excited to explain more to them. But the Python script is very powerful, and I don't think a lot of people grasp how big it is at the moment, but they'll start to see as care cards get more powerful, they're going to start to understand just how big having Python script and Python event handlers is on our platform. So that's great.
Yeah, definitely. I think that with more Python community getting involved, and with more actual use cases of concrete care cards, if I can use the name of templates of Python event handlers, or which will be in the form of concrete things that you can do, the more of them will appear and will be authored by the Python community, the more valuable will be all the interactions and journeys, and basically Care.Wallet experience for the community, for patients, for doctors, for all the stakeholders of our platform.
Yeah, wonderful. So speaking of new developments, this question fits in perfectly. This one's from Rosemary. How has the development of Care.Wallet evolved over time, and what challenges did you or your team overcome to create a user-friendly and effective healthcare management solution?
Thank you for this question, Rosemary. Actually, challenges we face every day at Solve.Care, and we love challenges. As I have mentioned, personally, I love, and this what unites everyone at Solve.Care, because this is kind of a sport for us in the company, and sport is good for you. Okay, I'm with the company for over 5 years, and I think that I have not witnessed any, I have witnessed over 100 of iterations, and none of them were without challenges. So nothing went smooth, like completely. And this is life. And I think the key of how we overcome those challenges is in our team, because our team is very dedicated, and it is united with same goal to make healthcare radically better.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, over 100 iterations. You've been at Solve.Care working on blockchain longer than most people have been in blockchain or crypto. I think the majority of people came in 2021. So you've been here for crypto eternity now. It's good to see the progress.
Maybe.
So in all this time, Mary Kitty asks, what has been your proudest achievement so far at your work?
If I can say, I think that my proudest achievement is yet to come. But what I'm not to sound like arrogant, I can say that I'm good at creative thinking, and so that is how I once suggested to the management that we need to make Solve.Care platform demonstratable and easily tried by anyone, and this eventually grew into Care Labs. So this is one of the things that I'm proud of, but I think the more exciting achievements are yet to come.
I love it. Always pushing yourself. And I as well am pushing for more open care labs to let people, try out things, make networks and things like that. So yeah, I love it. Okay. So the next question comes from Ebenezer. It says, hello, Maria. Envisioning the Care.Wallet as a physical object with its own consciousness, what piece of advice would you imagine it giving to healthcare systems worldwide? And on the flip side, how might it encourage users to make the most out of their healthcare journey through its digital capabilities?
Thank you very much for this question. It is very creative, stems from out of other questions. And I would think that if Care.Wallet was had a consciousness of its own, it would say to healthcare system something like, let's work together, let's collaborate, and let's be in sync, because we actually will benefit of it. We will all have the benefit of our collaboration. And because that healthcare systems are working right now in isolation, and this is one of the problems in healthcare right now. And as per end users, I would think that this consciousness would say something like, believe me or not, but I will provide you with the most exciting, enjoyable, intelligent, and smooth healthcare experience in your life. Maybe you are not very excited with some of the glitches in Care.Wallet, but we are improving every day. We grew and we don't stop.
Definitely. Yeah, I think the Care.Wallet would tell users, take back control of your healthcare, own your own data again, and be part of any network you want, be proactive in your health. That's a very interesting question. That was a good one, Ebenezer.
Yes.
Okay, so the next question is from Innie Jacob. They ask, how do you see Care.Wallet evolving in the future, and what impacts do you hope it will have on the healthcare industry?
I think that the future of healthcare, not healthcare, but the future of healthcare actually is bright because it will have Care.Wallet in it. And Care.Wallet I see as a flagship brand in the future and the synonym for user-oriented, collaborative, and compliant and very easy healthcare for everyone.
Definitely. Are there any, like, to add on to that, are there any like features you're looking forward to for Care.Wallet integration?
Well, I can't mention specifically, but we are we have a big scope backlog of the integrations and additional features that we plan to implement in Care.Wallet. So believe us, we are focused on making it more exciting for the if I can use this word, for the masses. It will be easily adopted by everyone worldwide. So we are
Cool.
we are oriented for the worldwide market.
Yes, and it's kind of one of those things where we're a technology company. You always have to stay up with technology. You know, just this year and last year, AI made a big boom, and now we're adding it to the platform, and who knows what's to come. You know, in the future, there may be other technologies, and we'll just keep, you know, implementing into our platform to make it more robust, and yeah, something for the masses. I like that.
Yes, yes.
So the next question comes from Badu. He asks, what role do you think technology and blockchain play in solving healthcare issues, and how does Care.Wallet contribute to this?
So as I have mentioned, Care.Wallet is an integral part of our platform, and we built the Solve.Care platform on blockchain with the notion that we believe that actually blockchain technology will allow us to cope with major problems in healthcare, which are currently rising costs, cumbersome processes, and patients who doesn't have control over their medical data. And for this, we think that Care.Wallet lets you to access a multitude of care networks, which will have their logic, roles, and data authored by the clients and stakeholders in healthcare. And the contribution of Care.Wallet in this way is huge. And it eventually becomes a one-stop shop for all things of healthcare. So I think that Care.Wallet is a very important access key to a multitude of networks, which will allow users to not only set an appointment or book a ride to a medical facility or multiple of other healthcare experience, but also with our latest introduction of care trials network, they will be able to participate in care trials worldwide, even just by observing, not going to any hospitals to participate in those trials, but by just only signing up to Care.Wallet and joining care trials network and selecting the matched care trial in their phone. So this will be, I think it will be a revolution in not only care trials, but also in healthcare. And it is becoming true every day with our progress on care networks and Solve.Care platform.
Yeah, so yesterday we had a meeting and we were talking about, you know, the care trials, and I didn't realize how many trials were coming to the care network. And so when they talked about, you know, made the joke about the Tinder of trials, where you just, you know, swipe through trials, yes, no, whether you wanted to do them. I didn't realize how many were coming, and I don't know if we want to share that number now. But yeah, it's incredible to be a product manager of the Care.Wallet, because it just does so much. I mean, one of the regular questions I get on my Sunday talks is how do we differ from other blockchain healthcare companies? And my answer is always, they focus on one thing, we focus on everything. So you have the task of being the product manager of the gateway to all aspects of care, and that's pretty incredible. You love a challenge, though.
Yes, actually, I have this challenge, and our whole team is working on same multitude of challenges to meet the expectations of multitude of stakeholders, right?
Yeah, great. Okay, so the next question comes from Godwino. They ask, can you share some insight on how you define the roadmaps, lead the product strategy, and collaborate with cross-functional teams to ensure the successful delivery and continuous improvement of the Care.Wallet?
Well, I can't mention all the peculiarities and details of our inner workings, but I can say that all the strategic planning, roadmap creation, and other important things are done not in isolation. We have highly collaborative processes, and to handle these processes, we also established frameworks for respective frameworks in which ensuring that the execution of what was planned is done effectively and in a timely manner. So this is how we work, and actually, I think the good management and good company development, evolving of the products and company growing, the key is in the processes. So if the processes are smooth and clear for everyone and are established and followed, this is kind of a major percentage of a success.
Yeah, so we have talked about recently to the community about the changes in kind of the development cycles and how that's led to, different tasks and how we function. Have you seen a lot of change? Has it been beneficial to you and your team?
Yes, I actually see a great improvement in our cycles, in development cycles, because as you know, maybe you know, some of you, we are working by Scrum, so we are working by iterations, and we have improved our planning for the releases, for our product requirements, and also we have clear goals for every iteration, which include part of the goals is focused on improving user experience, part of the focused on backward compatibility, and other goals are also defined by the business priorities. So we make sure that all the cycles are very productive and they meet all of the goals we set.
Yeah, what I thought was interesting when we were talking about it is that everyone has their goals, and once they finish those goals, they don't have to sit and wait for everyone else. They can actually start working on their goals for the next iteration. So I thought that was really, really cool to see that everyone just in continuous movements working toward the next step.
Right, and this is actually a good our achievement because people are not stuck in their process. They can work autonomously, if you can say so, but also in a collaboration. And you don't have any blockers, like major blockers.
Yeah, very cool. So the next question comes from Joshua. In handling potential glitches, how does Solve.Care's tech team apply agile methodologies to swiftly address user concern and optimize the user experience while maintaining the highest standards of reliability?
This is basically a continuation of my previous answer. So we make sure, to collect user feedback and implement as a part of our goals for releases. We implement user feedback, which means improvement of user experience, fixing of any bugs, improvements. This all impacts our development and makes us adapt and makes Care.Wallet better and better from day to day. That is, and believe me, we hear you. We are in sync with you, and we are working on fixing all the known issues, and we are almost done.
Yes. For those who potentially run into any issues, feel free to email support services at Solve.Care, or just reach out to one of us in private message, Gordon or myself, and we can get that submitted as well, because we have a whole new system for our IT department for fixing these bugs, but it has to go through the email system. But we're happy if you private message us, we can get that going. But yeah, there has been a big push on the team to fix any, issues, make sure we're, go to market ready is at the highest point.
Exactly. Yeah. So feel free to write to our support anytime.
Yes. Okay. So the next question comes from Chigozi. What components of Care.Wallet do you consider the most important, and why?
Okay, so I think that the major and most exciting component is Care Card. Why Care Card? Because it is basically the most atomic component of our platform, and it is very powerful at the same time, because as I mentioned earlier, right now with Python event handlers, you can create very smart interactions between wallets in the network, and you experience this in the way that you are looking at your screen, right? You don't see those magic that is happening actually on the back end, but this all is happening in Care.Wallet, and I think this is the most exciting component of Care.Wallet to today.
Yeah, Care cards are very powerful. They've come such a long way since have you always been in the product management side?
No, I started as a digital marketing a specialist at Care, right? But then I grew to a product role because they are connected, and
yeah,
I always worked at IT, so I know all the processes and methodologies. Sorry. Got distracted by the email, incoming email.
Of course.
Yeah. What was the question?
I was asking if you always started off in product, but there a lot changed in the Care cards over time, like watching it progress.
Yes. So you see the progress is very, very big, because right now Care cards become from what we started, Care.Wallet generally starts to be very dynamic. I mean, in the meaning that it eventually will be authored in the protocol completely, which we didn't have at all when we started in 2018. Mike, where are you? We lost Mike. Okay, so I will continue, and we have major achievement with having Care.Wallet dynamically rendering Care cards, which are authored in Care Labs. And this is very, very powerful, because it will allow many authors, many clients to actually create and author journeys and networks, and reach out to patients and doctors and other stakeholders in their networks to work together, collaborate.
Okay. So I think I should be back now. Let me see. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that.
No worries. It happens.
Okay, so the next question comes from G. Mellon. Given the dynamic nature of healthcare technology landscape, how do you ensure that Care.Wallet remains adaptable and appealing to clients, especially as their needs and expectations evolve over time?
Very good question. And sorry, I will need to drink water.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm doing 2 of these talks a day, and by the end of it, well.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm ready to answer the question. I will again repeat myself. So we established clear processes, and they enable us to identify our clients and potential clients' needs, and how basically our platform can help solve their problems and meet their expectations. And by clear processes, I mean processes that include constant collaboration with clients, including conducting interviews, workshops, prototyping, journey authoring, demos, presentation sessions, and much more of our inner workings. Basically, we work shoulder to shoulder with our clients.
Would you say that's a challenging aspect of it, working with clients, or is it more of a fun experience?
I think it is both at the same time. We are united by the same goal, and this actually makes our collaboration enjoyable, challenging at times, but enjoyable mostly.
Yeah, that's cool. Getting to see all the different ways that healthcare can be impacted. I speak a lot about how our clients come to us with ideas we never thought of, and we just say, yeah, we're always welcoming the challenge of implementing something new into our platform.
Yeah, the beauty of the Solve.Care platform is actually that it can be utilized in the ways that you can't imagine can happen, because again, it can cover the needs of multiple stakeholders, and various like millions of use cases can be covered. So this is very exciting for us to work on.
Definitely. Okay, so we have one last question before we wrap up. This question is another question from Godwino. He asked, what are some recent updates or improvements that you've overseen in the Care.Wallet?
Okay, well, to name just a few, I can say that those were introduction of Care profile in Care.Wallet, which is solely owned by the Care.Wallet user. And Care networks joining methods. This is something which authors of our networks will mostly experience, but end users will also eventually when we have more and more Care networks authored, in the meaning that you will be able to join Care networks in different ways, either with invitation code, either without it, just by registration or verification. And also various UX and UI improvements that include better tiles rendering on the cards, also speed of loading of screens. By screens, I mean cards. So these are just a few, but we are working on more and more updates as we speak. And soon you will see, very soon you will see even faster and better and stronger Care.Wallet. And we will.
Yeah, so that's actually one of the features we haven't talked about yet, is the new ways of joining a network. But it's good little insights into that, because we'll be doing more of a talk about that, some of the other features from release 9. Is there anything in release 10 that you're looking forward to?
Well, better to say when we release it, when it is already available to the public, but I can just hint that it will include very important scope items from our roadmap, long-standing items, which everyone in community actually is looking forward to.
Wonderful. That's the answer I was looking for. All right, so Now that we've gone through the questions, I'd just like to end with, is there anything you'd like to share with the community? Anything to get them excited?
I wish everyone to stay with us because, by staying with us, it's your choice whether to use Care.Wallet or not, whether to provide user feedback. But generally, I would like to say that we are working on really exciting things right now, and believe me, you will want to be a part of this. Either as a user, either as a patient of the network, either as an author. I encourage you to download Care.Wallet, try it, join networks, write your feedback, send your all the captured bugs when you have time. And we are open to every feedback. Will it be a negative, positive? We are actually interested in negative feedback more. So please send. We are ready to get all the opinions, and because we are interested to perform better and to provide with the best solution on the market for the better healthcare.
Absolutely. We're looking forward to mass adoption. We keep talking about it. So the feedback helps, the feedback from the community and from, trying it in different countries on different phones in different ways. It all helps us get our platform as enterprise ready as possible.
True.
Yes, I love that. Definitely download the Care.Wallet if you haven't done so. Okay, so that ends.
Join Care Trials Network. Yeah, and join.
Yes, definitely join the Care Trials. Yeah, you'll be amazed when you see how many Care Trials are coming. It's not just one or two. It is in the thousands. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you haven't joined Care Trials Network, do so. It's a great way to, make some money on the side because there's lots of trials that don't require you to go to a hospital or, try crazy drugs or anything like that. You can just fill out surveys and answer questions and earn money. So it's a great way to do it. Okay, so thank you very much, Maria. That was a wonderful session. For everyone, there will be a recording for everyone there's a lot of people joining in, dropping out. So there will be a recording for everyone. And we will also have a poll up for the next guest. And thank you very much. I hope you guys all have a great day. And thank you once again, Maria, for joining us.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you. It was a great pleasure to speak to you.
Wonderful. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.